You ready to transform your pool into a stunning oasis? At Mainland Pool Service, they're a family-owned business committed to keeping your pool looking pristine all year round. They believe that pool care should be proactive, not reactive, which is why their skilled team handles everything from routine cleaning to complex issues with precision. They prioritize clear communication and personalized solutions to exceed your expectations. Join the Mainland Pool Service family today and experience the difference their expertise and dedication can bring to your relaxation retreat. Contact them now at mainlandpoolservice.com.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans. Want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
We did also get the USA Basketball FIFA World Cup roster. You look at that, you're like, oh, that's an incredible roster. That's an incredibly made-up roster.
They fit.
It's like looking at a puzzle, and you say, ta-da, this is how this all works.
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt, live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball, but the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board, a class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GVWR.
Sonic Radio. Welcome back to Sonic RNDIO. That spells radio with me, the CIO. This just in, the new Sonic $1.99 menu lets you build a crave-worthy meal for just $1.99 an item, whether that's a creamy shake, crispy tots, or a quarter-pound double cheeseburger. This just out. Ostriches. They're mean, not very cute, and in my opinion, way too big for a bird. Don't miss the Sonic Fun 99 menu. 5 items, always $1.99. Live free, eat Sonic.
Tax not included. See menu for details. The heaviest metal credit card of all time. Rumored to be one of only 18 in existence. Plated with the very same tungsten that forged the International Space Station. And wielded at business dinners like a samurai sword. It's a classic corporate power move. But the real power move? Having end-to-end visibility on your most critical shipments. FedEx, the new power move.
Each challenge is unique, so each game plan is customized to identify opportunity and the path to victory. It's true in basketball, it's true in banking. Grizzlies Checking from Pinnacle with personalized planning and advice. Play hard, bank easy. Open a Grizzlies checking account with at least $100 and a recurring direct deposit by May 30th, and you could receive a $200 direct deposit bonus into your account. Details at grizzliesbanking.com. Member FDIC.
Brock Lesnar said he's really retired this time. We believe this guy. I feel like he pulled my chain last time. I feel like he was pulling my chain. He took his boots off in the ring and walked down. They were like, and Brock Lesnar is retired.
Now that I'm thinking through this, because when you said that, you were like, he already did the pump fake on us. So I was like, what do you? He did put his boots in the middle of the ring.
That's why I don't know if I can trust this guy.
He might be full of it. I don't know if he's really retiring or not.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
The Grizzlies are on their way to a new era, and now's the perfect time to buy in and secure your seat to witness history. With the 2026-27 half-season tickets, you can see the future take shape in real time. With a talented draft class joining our young core and starting this season, half-season ticket holders can own the moments with all new MVP benefits, including inside access to exclusive events, perks that match your passion, and rewards that take your fan experience to the next level. More information, visit grizzlies.com/tickets or just call 901-888-HOOP or grizzlies.com/tickets.
I was going to be rational about the Hall. Yes, I was.
Mm.
I didn't even really have like the oomph. Like, sure, I was thirsty for football. Sure, like Carson Beck had that one really nice throw.
What am I? My fault. What the hell am I doing? Why am I paying this attention?
So sorry.
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Live from downtown Memphis, this is the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, here's your host, Chris Vernon.
GrindCityMedia.com. It's Chris Vernon Show. Welcome. It is the Wednesday, August 19th, 2026 edition of the show. Today on the show, we spent yesterday over at the University of Memphis to get ready for their upcoming college football season. We'll give our thoughts on what took place over there. I found an unbelievable statistic about not only college football, but also college basketball for the upcoming year in regards to conference realignment that we will get to. There is a ton of college football news that is out today. I will tell you how much money some of these schools have spent on their rosters. Also, the AP All-Americans have been named. Cameron Boozer was featured in an article I want to get to. He's got a little bit of basketball in there. It is a Wednesday. It is still scorching hot outside, but smile, let's do it. Turn it up! Everybody's having a good day. All right, we got a ton of stuff to get to, not the least of which is we were over getting ready for the upcoming college football season yesterday. We got a bunch of college football news we are going to get to today. Before I get to anything, I welcome Bennett Doyle to the show. Bennett Doyle! Bennett Doyle! Keep that going. Honor the gift. Honor the gift. Devin Walker is here. He is the microphone mangler, Senor Quasadillo, Mr. Math, Navo Joe, the reporter, the photographer. He's Walker 93.
Yeah.
Weird week, too, because, obviously we've been on the road some throughout this summer, but yesterday was an odd day simply because we broadcast. We don't do a lot of live remotes anymore, doing the shows live, except for during the summers when we were out in Vegas and doing them at Summer League, and then every once in a while throughout the year. But yesterday was a day where all of Grind City Media was out at the University of Memphis at the Billy Murphy complex over on the South Campus. And I was glad we got to do that before the season started. We are now less than 10 days away.
We are exactly 10 days away.
Exactly 10 days away. That's right. Exactly from the University of Memphis taking the field against Dan Mullen and UNLV. And so we had on yesterday Charles Huff and two of their players, one with an unbelievable nickname, A5, Amir Foster, who has followed Coach Huff from Marshall to Southern Miss, now to the University of Memphis. And we found out yesterday, Devin had looked up that he grew up in Miami. What we did not know is that he was high school teammates with Fernando Mendoza, the number one pick in the NFL draft, and said he has always been that way. And so, anyways, A5 is a great nickname. And then obviously Dallin Hayden, who is a super cool story that we hope has an unbelievable ending, because he was one of, in the last 25 years here in Memphis, he is one of the very few just 100% must-see high school football players in this town. Played at Christian Brothers, won back-to-back Mr. Footballs, had over 50 touchdowns and over 4,000 yards in the last 2 seasons that he played at Christian Brothers, and then went on and has done stints at Ohio State, where he had an unbelievable freshman year, Ohio State, and then ended up at Colorado with Coach Prime, which he did not particularly want to talk about. And then now he is with Charles Huff at the University of Memphis, the last go-round.
Yeah,
right?
Can we talk about a guy we walked into on our way out of there?
Okay, so we were leaving the facility yesterday, and the guy that Jessica Benson did the video about yesterday,
Javon
Tapp.
Okay.
Who, that's his name. I think they said he had 8.5 sacks last year at Southern Miss. Bennett, when I tell you this guy is an absolute monster when you see him. I mean, you want to talk about dark alley guys?
Yeah, bro. Like
dark
you
alley.
Don't want. We're not joking, bro. This is not hyperbole.
If you ran into this guy, you would be like, oh no.
This is not barbecue sauce on the wings.
No.
Like, Bennett, me and Vernon are standing there, bro.
He's unkept.
He's no haircut.
No haircut. The beard is flying everywhere.
His shoes are falling off his feet. T-shirt damn near ripped up.
And it's like, oh,
and he walks by.
Yeah.
What up, Terrence? What up, guys? And he said, oh, yeah, that dude's a maniac.
Yes. Not to be trifled with. This guy is not to be trifled with. And evidently, like, all manner of big schools reached out to him and tried to get him. And he stayed loyal to Coach Huff and came with him to the University of Memphis. But, I mean, this guy, buddy.
That's him right there, bro.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking at his profile, yeah.
That's when he got ready for the picture.
Yes.
We didn't see him in that state yesterday. Now imagine that beard about 3 inches longer and just scattered everywhere. We were like, who is that?
Yeah, I said, bro, who is that dude?
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, that's Javon Tapp. He said, yo, he's always angry.
6'2", 260, and he looks mean as hell.
Yeah, they say he was on the freeze list. He ran 19 miles per hour, 500-pound squat, and 335-pound power clean.
It's like a real, like,
yeah, he's not to be messed with.
There's all kinds of football play, right? Like, you see Aaron Donald, and Aaron Donald looks like, he almost looks like a bodybuilder, right? But, I mean, he's like a jovial, you know what I mean? You see him, and it's not like, oh, this guy is the greatest defensive lineman in history. You look at this guy, and you're like, this guy looks mean. Like, he looks,
you don't want to mess with him, bro.
He looks extremely mean. Like he's frowning, and he looks like he's ready to, I mean, at any given moment, something terrible could happen. He should really be a wrestler.
No, bro.
I don't know what, obviously he's going to probably be an NFL player, but after that, this guy would make he's like a Omos or something.
Yes, bro. He is not to be like he's 6'2", 260.
No, he could just walk in the ring from the back, just acting like himself.
Look at this dude, bro. Come on, bro.
Okay.
Come on.
He had 8.5 sacks and who knows how many pressures. Is that? Oh my God.
Yeah.
They say he runs 19 miles an hour.
This reminds me of, remember who got drafted by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers this year? What was his name?
Oh, Reuben Payne.
He reminds me of Reuben Payne. I don't give a damn about no looks. I just want to play football.
Did you see that video that was going around
Walking
yesterday?
out by himself?
Reuben Payne was out on the field and there was no other Buccaneers, and he's like hitting the sled and doing moves. I saw somebody post that and they're like, this guy has no hobbies, no girlfriend, no nothing.
Nothing, straight football.
That's it.
And that I saw Javon Tapp. This is immediately what I thought about.
Yes.
I was like, dude got veins popping out his arm.
Oh, no.
I'm like, yep. That's the Charles Huff guy. Those are the dudes that Charles Huff was telling us about.
He really looks like a mean wrestler.
You don't want to mess with him.
No.
Like, it's not like no bullshit.
No.
If y'all see Javon Tapp, leave him alone. Leave him alone. Seek and destroy, man.
Yeah. So, anyways, that was super fun. Like, it's always fun when you're walking out of a football facility after you've been talking about a football team, and then a guy like is walking up right towards you, and you're like, oh, who's that? And why does he look so mean right now? Please smile back.
Why is he so aggressive, bro?
Yeah,
It's
dude.
like 10 a.m. in the morning.
No.
Like, who? And they were like, yo, he's always like that. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense of why Charles Huff wanted you to come over to Memphis with him.
Yes.
Like, and they said there's a couple dudes on defense that's like that, like Mike Montgomery. Like, they're just like,
Yeah, there's
football
they,
dudes.
like evidently like that Southern Miss team. Now you got to remember, because the whole story is not the whole story that is given all the time, like regarding Hupp, right? Like, so he built that Marshall thing into the best team in the conference, and then went and took over the worst team in the conference. They were terrible. They were 1-11, and he took them over. And what they go 7-5 in the first year that he's there. And like, so here's the deal: when you talk about the Montgomery kid, he's like awesome linebacker for them. This kid was the defensive lineman for them, and obviously the kid that we talked to yesterday, Amir Foster, was his safety. So he's kind of got his best player at all three levels that came with him.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Love that.
He's got a defensive lineman, he's got a linebacker, he's got the safety.
He got his corners
and so
too.
you know,
he went and got his corners too.
right? So
Yeah.
you know you've got the crux of like this defense is going to be very, very good. We'll see on the offense, because it's hard for an offense to be really good when nobody knows each other. You know what I mean? When there's only a maximum amount of reps you could even get in with the group. And so you got to hope that this offensive coordinator from Old Dominion, Decker, that they got, who comes with unbelievable praise, like he could just scheme it up. And it was fascinating to hear yesterday him tell the story that guy, they would not stop scoring on his teams. He coached against him, and like they beat Old Dominion, but he was like, why we cannot stop them? Like, why can we not stop Old Dominion? This is stupid.
Yeah.
And it was
him.
they went and hired, he went and hired the offensive coordinator from Old Dominion.
You know what I learned yesterday?
Yep.
Had no clue Coach Huff was an Orioles fan.
Oh,
I heard
no.
you guys
Yeah,
I was
y'all
like, I
locked
didn't
in.
realize he was from Maryland. I was like, let's go, man. I
Yeah.
got to chop it up with him about the O's. That was cool to hear.
How about him going to Cal Ripken's baseball
Yeah,
camp?
man.
Right? They like,
Just
and-
not just a knife. He had so many different experiences and feelings about things that we did not know. That's why I was so glad to get to meet him yesterday. And as I said when I was on with you and Gary earlier, Bennett, it's like you that Joker could give an unbelievable TED talk tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Like he's just
And I
got
would sit there and
he has
listen
got
to every minute.
he has got a gift of being able to talk. And as he always said, he always ends every sentence knowing how good he is at talking, going, and it doesn't matter unless I win. You know what I mean? In the end, it really doesn't, because if we're being fair, two of the worst or most difficult media coaches ever are the two we consider the best, which are Bill Belichick and Nick Saban.
True.
They were impossible.
Yeah.
They were impossible to deal with on a daily basis. Like those guys, those beat writers for the Patriots and Alabama are just ripping their hair out. You know about
He
these.
talks every day though. Like Huff will talk to you every day, man.
Every single day.
Every single day at practice. But we back to the players. Put the photo up, Jalen, of Mike Montgomery. Look, bro, we back to guys in the dark alley that might, you know what I'm saying, they might got a shank with them.
Well,
Put the photo up.
and this guy Amir Foster that we met yesterday,
Oh, I liked
he
him.
carries himself like a star, doesn't he? He
Yeah.
does kind of. He's got that kind of like charisma about him. Oh
yeah, we back to dudes that might. Yeah, we
Yeah.
back to the dark alley defense, baby.
Yeah.
Dark alley Tigers.
Let's go.
Yeah, see, we on y'all ass.
Yeah, he found some. All right, so obviously the conversation that you guys had yesterday with Dr. Ed Scott, he of the Ed Scott meal deal.
Oh, I'm stoked about the meal deal.
You still have my picture, Jalen, by any chance?
By the way, they said he invited you to the game next week.
Yeah, but I mean, I got.
Get on the PJ with. I bet you won't get on the PJ with Ed Scott.
What game?
UNLV game. He invited Bennett personally to the game.
He offered me some tickets to the game. Yeah.
Free tickets?
Logistic. Okay, I
In
still
Vegas?
Yeah.
And you're not gonna do it.
You got kids, bro.
And I can't pay for a trip to Vegas right now. Like, even though the tickets are free, I can't. You know.
You get on the PJ, bro. Tell S guy to send the PJ for you, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
And him and his
Say if I can ride with you, we'll go.
Yeah.
So anyway,
I'm gonna be at the home opener though.
Look, all anybody wants to talk to Ed Scott about, we can talk about all the other stuff, but in the end, it's all this quest that he and Charles Huff do not shy away from at all. Like, we're doing all of this, and we're spending all this money, and we're trying to improve the stadium, and we're trying to improve the rosters, and we're trying to improve the coaches around here and everything, with the goal of being in the in crowd, right? Rather than being on the outside looking in. And talked yesterday about this whole Save College Sports thing and how it was huge for something to get added there. Like one of the provisions that was added because there was this one, and we kind of got, look, some of this stuff has shrapnel, right? It's not because they're doing it for teams like the University of Memphis that have these dreams of getting into a bigger conference. When they said, okay, once you're in a conference, you can't leave for, X number of years or whatever else. And then luckily there was some lady, I can't remember her name, the representative from Florida who, represents basically Florida State and Miami. And she's like, no. We got to add a provision. You got 180 days to, you got to make up your mind if you want to, because her constituency is going, whoa. Do not sign off on this, right? There's going to be people. There are the groups of teams out there that have their eyes set on something bigger and better than what they're a part of right now. And so we got lucky that there's still some of those Power 4 conference teams that want to be in a different Power 4 conference, right? So the Florida States and Miamis want to be in the Big Tens or the SEC just like everybody else. And so they're sitting there going, yo, do not let this go through. Like, you can't landlock us into our conference. And so that's obviously been put to the side for right now. But it also set those alarms off to everyone, including the University of Memphis, which is why the ACC thing comes up quite a bit, because it sets the alarms off where you're sitting there going, whoa. So if the lady from Florida and then a lady from wherever, North Carolina, wherever, if they walk into the Senate judiciary hearings and they say, or the congressional hearings and they say, whoa, hold on, can't landlock teams into their conferences. How about this? How about we say they have blank amount of time to say we're moving conferences? And that gets added to this as to take care of their constituencies. But what that did was set off an alarm to everybody. Why is there a congressperson fighting for this? Well, they're fighting for it because their schools, of which are part of their constituency, sit there and go, do not let them do this. Otherwise we're stuck. And so we kind of understand, and that's why we got our hopes set on possibly the AAC whenever they expand. So anyways, I went last night, and it feels like, we just went through the Pac-12 thing not that long ago. Obviously, it's still hard in many cases to figure out what conference all these schools are in. Everybody, has changed so much. Let me tell you something. Like, when that becomes a conversation with the University of Memphis and there is this hope that things could change and that you could go elsewhere, it feels like we have been going through conference realignment for a long time now. That at some point you get kind of used to, all right, Houston and Cincinnati and Central Florida are in the Big 12 now, and Nebraska and even Oregon, yesterday when we did that story about, or 2 days ago when it was like Big Oregon 10. And, Oregon, Ohio State being number 1, number 2 in the AP poll, 2 Big Ten teams being the first, 2 in the AP poll with like 60 years or whatever it was. I did not realize this, and this is the stat I was talking about when I opened up the show today. Do you guys have any idea? Just this year, okay? Do you guys have any idea how many schools are going to be in different conferences?
That have changed since last year?
Since last year.
And we're talking about lower level too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just since last year.
I'll say, obviously, you got to consider all the PAC schools, right?
8. I say 8.
I'll say.
You say 8 teams are in a different conference than they were a year ago.
Yeah.
I'll say 15.
You say 15?
Yeah.
Are in a different conference than they were the last time, we went through this.
Yeah.
Bro, it's 31.
Okay. Because I literally just saw one that was like
31 schools are in a different conference. I was like, what?
I'm looking at the Mid-American Conference. It's all Sacramento State. I was like, wait, they moved because I don't recognize
so
it.
Look, football and basketball, okay?
Okay, so both.
So
okay,
here's
about football.
All right, so here, then this is going to be educational for all of us.
Yeah.
I had no idea. Here's the new remade Big Pac-12.
Yep.
Boise,
Okay.
Colorado State, Fresno State, San Diego State, Utah State, and Texas State.
Okay.
Those are the ones in the Mountain West, okay?
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, in the Pac-12.
Pac-12, yeah.
Now, so, of course, the Mountain West lost Utah State and some other teams. They have UTEP.
The Miners?
Who came from...
They used to be us.
They came from Conference USA.
Yeah.
They're in the Mountain West.
Yep.
As is Northern Illinois. They're not in the MAC anymore.
The Huskies change? Okay.
No, because they added...
They're MACtion.
Because they added Sacramento State, right?
That's weird, bro.
And how about this? North Dakota State
They used to be
is in the Mountain West. I didn't even know they went Division I.
Yeah, bro.
When did that happen? They have a big first weekend game too, because I saw on the lines that somebody was playing North Dakota State and the line was like short. Who is it?
It is Jacksonville State.
The Mountain West.
That's Rich Rod.
Yeah. Is he
Mountain-
still
That's
there?
been a bowl team.
Yes.
He's still there?
Mountain West is kind
Rich
of
Rod
fire.
is still...
But look, UTEP and Northern Illinois is in the Mountain West.
Yeah, they're a MAC team in my heart, bro.
How?
They're a MAC team. They're a MAC team in my heart.
Northern Illinois is in the Mountain West.
I'm used to them playing Toledo and them.
Mm-hmm.
As is UTEP.
That's our old homie from back in the day.
I know, of our Conference USA foe.
They're Randy Culpepper?
So North Dakota State being in the Mountain West makes sense. There is nothing funnier than Northern Illinois being in the Mountain West.
That's a...
There ain't anything close. There ain't even hills in Northern Illinois.
No, ain't no way, bro.
All right. Then we have the MAC,
Okay.
which is Sacramento State.
Yeah.
They came from the Big Sky.
They bought their money. They bought their way in there.
For
Louisiana Tech left Conference USA and went to the Sun Belt.
Why?
I don't know.
Why? It's like going from from Germantown to Carterville, bro. Like, where you going?
The West Coast Conference got Denver from the Summit League. That's basketball.
Okay.
And Gonzaga.
Okay.
So they got those. The Big West, California Baptist and Utah Valley, who were in the WAC, plus UC Davis and Hawaii.
They used to be a Mountain West team, right? OG Mountain West?
They were a WAC team.
WAC team. The OG WAC team, yeah.
The Big Sky got Southern Utah and Utah Tech. And then there's a new conference called the United Athletic Conference.
Okay,
We making up conferences now, Bennett.
I'm serious. UT Arlington, Tarleton State, Abilene Christian, North Alabama,
Okay.
West Georgia. Who are you?
I know somebody that went to West Georgia.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I did. I did know somebody.
Eastern Kentucky, Central Arkansas, Austin P, the P Brains.
The P-Brains, what? They moved down.
They were from the A-Sun and Little Rock.
Shout out UT Arlington. That was the first game in the 2008 NCAA tournament run for the Memphis Tigers.
It was.
Yep.
Wait, what is this conference called?
The United Athletic Conference, the UAC.
UAC.
All right, then there's the Atlantic Sun, who added West Florida.
Oh, that's our boy, Old School.
Who was Division II.
Yeah. Marcus Stokes and them.
And then Tennessee Tech went to the Southern Conference. And Sacramento State, I think, also went there.
This new history ain't with me. I ain't with the new
Bro,
history.
this is insane.
I don't like this new history, bro. Like, this is not the game I know and love. Why is Hawaii? Would you say Hawaii?
Do you know how many
was?
guesses? Do you know how many guesses it would have taken if you would have said to me, hey, Chris, you know Northern Illinois left the MAC? And I'd be like, oh, man, MACtion?
Yeah.
How many times have we watched those on Tuesday nights?
I'm saying, versus
We're
Toledo
used to
or
it.
Bowling
There is
Green.
something to that,
Yeah.
right?
Definitely.
Like they're part of, we all have a greater awareness of MAC football teams every year than we should. We know Toledo, we know Bowling Green, we know Northern Illinois, we know Eastern Washington. Like it's all the same, you know what I mean? And you get used to it. Do you know how many guesses it would have taken me if you would have said, hey man, Northern Illinois is not going to be in the MAC anymore? And then you would have said, you want to guess where they're going? Do you know how many guesses it would have taken before I got to the Mountain West?
Right.
It's just stupid.
And then
I really hate all this.
And some of those are like basketball exclusive, right? Like some schools like basketball exclusive. They're not.
Yes.
They're in one conference for football, but they're basketball for like.
Oh, that is actually Northern Illinois is going to be in the MAC for basketball. They're only in the MAC for football.
They're only in the Mountain West for football.
Oh, yeah.
So they're in the MAC for basketball.
Correct. No.
See.
What? They're football only to the MAC.
They're football only to the MAC.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like.
They're football only in the Mountain West, and then there'll be basketball in the MAC.
Roser, this is your fault, bro. You want a new history.
So when the whole
shuffling the cards.
The whole point of this is yesterday when we're talking again about like, hey, trying to get into a bigger conference, a conference, like it felt like all this stuff happened like years ago now, right? Like, and even Texas and Oklahoma coming to the SEC, you kind of get used to this stuff, right? First it was Missouri and that group that came over to the SEC, and then it was Texas and Oklahoma, and then obviously we were talking about the other teams, more recently that have moved into conferences, like when those Pac-12 teams went to the Big Ten, and some of those went to the ACC, like California and whatever. And it's stupid, but at least we're like kind of used to it. But it feels like that stuff all kind of happened. But I had absolutely no inclination that there are 31 college teams that are now in a different conference. Like, that is crazy. Yeah. And how many did we even talk? I don't think we talked about one of them.
I mean, because those are like very.
No, but it speaks to what's happening even underneath the Power Fives.
Yeah.
It's not like these schools are even staying where they are. Like the friggin' Northern Illinois going to the MAC, or I'm sorry, to the Mountain West, is just bizarre. Like, this is very, one of the things that we talked about when we were talking about going to the Mountain West, it would certainly, be super hard for travel and whatever else, but it's a higher caliber of team that you'd be playing against, and basketball-wise, if you knew Gonzaga was going to be there as well, and San Diego State's had some success, and they got some basketball schools there too, right? So it's certainly, again, we just need anything better than this.
Yeah, because the American is a two-pack.
But they don't want to make, you know what I mean? They don't. What I think their grand fear is, God forbid, he came from, Ed Scott, the athletic director at Memphis, came from the ACC.
Right.
So he's sitting there, that's his goal.
Yeah, bro, get us to
his
a bigger
goal
conference.
is to be, obviously, tried to get into the Big 12 and throw that at him. But, I mean, they'll be right there with their, with their offer to try to get into the ACC the second that Florida State, Miami, or maybe Clemson, some of those, they're going to want out, right? They're going to want to go elsewhere.
Yeah,
I
I think if you're a Tigers fan, you got to hope it's at least 3 schools that want out of the ACC.
I just hope it's not like
I think we know South Florida's getting an invite. They just are. They put themselves in a great spot.
Here's the thing too, right?
we were all flummoxed over the Big 12 not taking the FedEx and all these endorsements, all this money and all but the Big 12, they didn't need to expand. It wasn't like they said no to Memphis and they said yes to somebody else. So what happens when you still have, when you still got that in the kitty, and there is a big conference that needs schools? Now you're competing with others, and they say, if we take this school, right? The Big 12 didn't need it. We offered to get in to the Big 12, but it wasn't like they said, no, actually, we'd rather not take your deal because we're going to take this deal, which is, brings 0 endorsements. Because it is all so weird. We offered them an absolute fortune,
right,
and said they could kick us out, and we wouldn't take their TV revenue, and whatever.
And they said
no, and then they signed a deal to have friggin' Monster Energy drink on all their jerseys and call it the Monster Big 12. Bitch, it could have been the FedEx Big 12.
That sounds so much
better. You know what
better.
I mean? Like, what are you, the Monster Big 12?
Oh my God!
You could have had AutoZone patches with the FedEx Big 12.
Meanwhile, you got a big Monster logo on Texas Tech football.
We are calling it the Monster Big 12.
Dang, dude.
So stupid.
Low budget conference, bro.
They also didn't get that much money for that.
No, they didn't.
I actually thought that was an amazing deal for Monster when I saw it. I mean, if they're really going to get like jersey, if they're going to get patches and like field logos I'm saying
every team has the Monster logo on their field.
Because as I explained to you guys in the past, that's part of the way those golfers, for so many years, like even they weren't making that as much in purses, but there would regularly be like the most famous golfers would be there at the very top. And once upon a time, it was explained to me, it's because like when you see like that, Phil Mickelson wearing like the KMPG hat or whatever, the visor that he would always wear, or you see these guys like wearing like they got maybe a MasterCard logo on them, or they got a whatever, whatever their patches on their polos or the hat they're wearing or whatever. You got to think about this, like that they get so much more because this is the way it was explained. That's in perpetuity, forever. Every time they show that picture of that guy holding up that trophy, that's going to be like you're basically the sponsor forever. Mm-hmm. Like every time that picture gets circulated, every time that video gets played, every time. And so it's not just like, and that's why I've always thought like regarding the NBA, I think the patch thing is the best. Yeah. I think those things should cost a fortune.
Since we live in a social media age where there's
because when John Morant, dunks on somebody and it gets 50 million impressions or whatever, it's like every single time they are seeing that big FedEx logo that's on there, or Robin Hood, was a sponsor last year, and it's like, geez, man, because that stuff's on the athletes and in perpetuity, and that's what I'm saying. When I saw that Monster deal, I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Yeah. If a guy breaks the all-time receiving record or passing record or something, he's got a damn Monster patch on it. You know what I mean? Like, you can see that forever.
Yeah, unless the team has like an exclusive deal, which I think a lot of teams in the Big 12 try to sign their like own exclusive deals, so they didn't have to deal with.
So they don't have to be Monster.
They had the Monster Energy drink, but yeah, they didn't get a lot of money for that deal, bro. I just hope when Memphis does get like the conference realignment, just like it happened in the past, I think it's happened twice. Yeah. Every time we move, it's like we got COVID. Everybody leave.
Yeah.
Every time we move, hey guys, so happy to be here. And everybody that we're like looking forward to playing against.
Now we're out of here.
They're like, oh, yo, Memphis is here. We got to go. We like the kid with the bad breath, man. They always leave. So I hope when we do make that move, Ed Scott, please make sure that the other teams are locked in.
Everybody's staying here, right?
Yeah, everybody's locked in, right? Because it's happened twice.
Yeah. One of the things I do want to mention is there was some great news regarding the upcoming college football season. We talked about how hard the schedule is at the beginning of the year, and I swear every time I pull up something whether it is a college football magazine or it is a college football preview for the year or it's a video discussing non-power Power 4 schools, et cetera, I'm always like, ooh, let's see if they mention Memphis. And across the board, the answer is no. They never mention Memphis, right? These teams have a chance at the playoff. These teams could really surprise.
They haven't listened to a coach of press conference. No worries, Vernon.
Hey, they never mention Memphis, right? Like on any of these. And so I pulled up another one, and it was college football crashers. These are the teams that, that top 25 that just came out this week, the AP top 25. It's like, these are teams that are unranked that maybe could crash the party and become college football playoff teams. And, some of them are going to make, like they throw Florida in there. They throw South Carolina in there. Some of these teams that are in, like, bigger conferences that also, maybe it breaks their way, right, for the upcoming season. But I will say this. In all of these, whether it is like the unranks, and so you have to always include, by virtue of there being a spot for non-power teams, you always have to include some non-power teams that are in there. I'm telling you this, every single one of these has mentioned UNLV and Boise State.
Right.
Both.
Good.
Both of them. So, look, Memphis ain't in any list anywhere for a party crasher, for a non-power 4 that could make a run, for a, hey, could these teams? But 2 of their first 3 opponents are listed in, I swear, every list. Every list.
Yeah, I think it's also because Memphis, USF, and Tulane, all American teams, all 3 lost their coaches, and so your eyes are going somewhere else.
Look, leave us where we are, Verno.
So here,
call us the alarm clock.
Well, I'll tell you this:
we're gonna wake them up in week 0, bro.
All right, I'll tell you this. I was thinking about this after reading this article, and then obviously I'm gonna get to a Grizzlies article in a little bit as well. This is the year, and sometimes this can be fun. It just depends on the way it plays out. But have we ever had lower expectations across the board? Seriously? For everything. The Grizzlies,
all the sports, all sports.
The Grizzlies, Memphis football, and Memphis basketball. It's like anything good that happens is good, right? Like, we're so down. Like, it's like there is no expectation anywhere. Like, Memphis basketball is not supposed to be good.
No.
And Memphis football is not supposed to be good. And the Grizzlies are not supposed to be good. So if any of them hit, it's going to be like euphoric.
Yes.
Like, really, we're low expectations.
Bro, set the bar low.
It really has. It has flipped completely. We have gone from, because there was a time here, right? We deal with both. And I will say, being in the middle is the worst. It's either good when nobody thinks you're going to be good and then you are good. That's way better than everybody thinks you're going to be good and then you're a disappointment, or just, you're okay.
You're all right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'd rather break through, bro. Stay down until you come up. Like,
So-
let people not think that you're something. So when it's time to be something, they're like, oh, whoa, look at that Memphis team over there.
No, that's why last year
look at that Memphis team.
we spent even doing the mismatch. I mean, I would say if you would have said at the beginning of the season, if you would have said at the beginning of the season, how many times throughout the season will you guys on the show I do with Jacoby, how many times will you guys talk about the Phoenix Suns? I would have said probably less than 5. And it was probably like 30.
Yeah, they play.
You know what I mean? Like, and it was like you couldn't ignore them
Because their
you couldn't ignore them.
Expectations were like,
and it was like a great
basement.
story. It's like, bro, look at these friggin' tryhards, Colin Gillespie and Jordan Good. And that's why I keep saying about the Grizzlies, like, just be the tryhards.
Yeah.
I just watched the team wildly outperform any expectation because every night they gave an honest effort. Like, they were not very good. They played hard every night. Every night they played hard. And they got a lot of wins. just by doing that. And then you get to the playoffs and they get smoked, and they weren't that good in the first place.
Yeah.
But they play hard. They hustled. And on over an 82-game season, you win a ton of games just by playing hard. Anyways, the college football playoff crashers, this list, it was the 8 teams that could possibly do it. Looking back over the last 32 years of the AP poll, at least one team that started the season unranked finished in the top 10.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
So this was on CBS Sports. This is some of the teams that they mentioned. Florida, and they talked about John Summerall being there. Boise State, who we mentioned, who is in all of these listed, all of these different lists every time.
Who's their quarterback?
Oklahoma State is a good one, and Phil Steele talked about it.
Get to know Texas quarterback.
Well, bro, they brought in 75 new players, and Eric Morris, the guy that was at North Texas, took his quarterback, his running back, and a ton of his players over. This is very what Ben McCollum did, when he did the whole Iowa thing a couple of years ago. But that Drew Mestemacher he led college football last year. He guy almost threw for 4,400 yards.
Yep.
4,400 is extreme.
This is some Tommy Chang stuff, bro.
Tommy
Chang stuff, man.
So Oklahoma State is on the list. TCU is on the list. South Carolina is on the list, obviously because they have Lenora Sellers. Did you see?
He better be good this year, bro, because he ain't taking no classes, cuz.
He said he's got an internship at a driving range.
Exactly, bro. You better be amazing.
That is
no excuse.
How are there even internships at driving ranges?
Like, what do? You drive the car around?
Like, this is just a weird.
That is a weird.
It's just
internship.
a weird place.
Yes, yes.
What are you?
Like, what is it setting you up for? Like, what are you like? You have an internship.
I guess they just had to find something to qualify him as a student, and find something that he for sure would not have to do.
Like not play golf.
Or maybe he likes golf. And so maybe he's like, I'm going to go out there and hit anyway. I get free balls. You know what I mean? And
so this is what he's doing. He's doing facility management and stuff like that, cutting grass and picking up balls, shagging balls. Ain't no way Lenora Sellers out there at the golf course shagging balls, bro.
Oh yeah. So the shagging of the balls, it's like you've been at a driving range, right?
You dropped the jump down?
No. You're driving.
Yeah, you're driving the thing that
picks up
scooping them all up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it's gated on every driving range. In fact, I went to a driving range a couple of nights ago, and every time the guy goes out there, I just try to pelt him.
Mm-hmm.
You try to hit the dude in the.
I hit it like 4 times.
I think everyone does.
Bro, come on, bro.
No, they're in metal. They're in a metal
You
box.
can't be
They're
hitting the dude
protected.
They're in a metal box.
Why are you pelting the dude in the truck, bro?
I hit him 4 times.
Nice.
You aim at him?
Yes, I aim at him. It's screamers.
Screamers.
You know what I mean? Yes. Put that loft down and pop! So fun.
Shooting at the dude in the car.
Yes,
man,
I always do that.
Love it.
If you're going to be out there driving around on the driving range, I'm firing. That's great practice. It's target practice.
Yeah, man. Moving target.
So he wants an engineering future. He said, if I don't end up doing something engineering, I've always wanted to do engineering or architecture. If I don't do that, then there's something around stadiums, laying out blueprints and drawing up blueprints and stuff like that. So that's preparing him at the golf course.
Oh, okay. All right.
He better be good though. Like,
well, look,
you don't have anything else to work.
Bro, they've got good. They've got some good players. He brings back that Nick Harbor, who's there, and that kid on defense, Dylan Stewart.
Oh, he's
is supposed to be major NFL talent.
Yeah.
So they were listed in there. Virginia is listed in there. They had 11 wins last year.
I didn't they had that. They beat Florida State when all the kids ran on the field.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Clemson is on there.
Bro, they got
with Dabo.
Man, look, bro.
You
Do not
just
be
assume
surprised.
they're gonna be back.
Yo, I think they're gonna be back, bro.
And then
they got 2 amazing running backs.
And then UNLV is there with this first week opponent for the University of Memphis.
Man.
It says the case for the Rebels starts with Dan Mullen, an elite quarterback developer and offensive problem solver. He won 10 games during his first season, and he kept the Rebels atop the Mountain West with a transfer-rich 2 deep. Now, former 5-star quarterback Jackson Arnold is battling Alex Orji in the system built to maximize dual threat talent. And then they have Jaden Thomas, who was a 1,000-yard rusher.
Oh yeah, he's
for them last
year.
Monster.
So he's a monster in the game. Not gonna lie.
They've got look, you had Jack. I'll just say this: what an unbelievable reclamation project it would be. I mean, Jackson Arnold was 5-star, Elite 11, everything in the history of the world. And he got to start at Oklahoma, and he lost that job. And then he got to start at Auburn, and he lost that job. And then Orji just fizzled out completely at Michigan.
Disappeared, bro.
No, I mean, when you mentioned him the other day, I was like, what?
Yeah, Alex Orji.
I mean,
there for the last 2 years.
They're both talented guys, but I mean, we have seen it in the past. You know, like some of these like reclamations, it just doesn't take. Yeah. You know what I mean? They proved what they were. I thought Norvell was going to be able to fix DJU. Do you know I saw him in a preseason game the other night?
What?
I almost threw up.
NFL?
Yes.
Because he was with the Chargers for
He's
a second.
NFL football, bro.
DJ Ukulele.
Was it Chargers?
Look him up.
Hold on,
he might be somewhere else. I
couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
I was like, this guy is awful. How are you in the NFL? What game was it? I was watching the game. I had it
the
on.
Chargers, bro.
Yeah, it's Chargers.
Oh, it was the same as when I saw DeWosier.
Yeah.
Right?
And this TikTok says DJ Ukulele's incredible touchdown showcase. Get out of here.
Yeah, dude.
Get out of here, bro. He's gonna be QB2 for the Chargers.
No.
Behind Herbert?
Yes.
Well, that's a mistake.
Wow.
Because he'd been there for a second.
Wait, bro.
Wow. Preseason is so fun to see.
I
some
remember
of these,
seeing him last year.
Preseason is super fun to see some of these guys. Like I just watch like those. I'll watch like the rundowns of the preseason games or whatever. I ain't sitting there watching the whole things, but I'll watch the. You know, they do like the clip ups.
Yep.
You know, and then the NBA does a great job of this. My son every morning when he was a kid, I don't think he does it anymore. When he was a kid, he used to pull up his iPad and he would watch the last night in the NBA, and it would just be like, and then there would be a top 10 plays from last night or whatever. They did so good with that on YouTube, like the condensed games or whatever.
Yeah.
But I did that for some of the preseason games, and you see these guys where you're like, huh. So DJ Ukulele was one where I was like, what? He's playing it. And then that other one was they were showing the highlights from, I think it was the 49ers game. The guy that played quarterback Signetti's first year, Rourke, he was throwing darts everywhere.
Against the Titans, vaunted secondary.
Curtis Rourke.
I thought you were going to say, because in that same game, he had two Memphis running backs. Tony Pollard scored for the Titans to start, and then Patrick Taylor, he was playing for the 49ers. He's made a nice career for himself, Patrick Taylor. He's been a third-string running back on a bunch of teams.
Wasn't he a Packer?
He was a Packer.
He was a Packer, yeah.
Another blast on pass. You missed the Curtis Rourke. Behind him,
who?
Remember Adrian Martinez from Nebraska?
What?
He's on the 49ers.
That's amazing.
Yeah, like these dudes just pop up, bro.
Oh, do you know how many people, I mean, when they tune in to Memphis versus UNLV, do you know how many, I can't wait for how Twitter reacts to it when Jackson Arnold takes the field. And they're like, what? Jackson Arnold?
He still got a job.
He really did. He got
fired twice, and he got
the start at Oklahoma, and he got the start at Auburn.
I need him to be mid week 0.
I mean, Hugh Freeze, look.
His numbers are mid.
Hugh Freeze got fired.
Over Jackson Arnold.
Can't make these kind of mistakes.
Yeah, just his numbers have
Bro, if you can't put up great numbers under Hugh Freeze,
it may be you.
Hugh Freeze broke every Ole Miss record with Bo Wallace.
And he got a car salesman now.
And then Chad Kelly.
Yeah.
Wait, Bo Wallace is a car.
I'm joking. He's just looking. I mean, that's probably what he's doing.
Bo Wallace Chevrolet sounds good.
Yeah, in Oxford.
Yes. That sounds good.
What is Bo Wallace doing now? What do you think he's doing?
But I'm saying, like, dude, Hugh Freeze had an offense. He broke all the offensive records, like every step of the way. Lambeth, Arkansas State, Ole Miss, and then at Auburn, it couldn't do anything. And part of that's Auburn, but also I don't know, bro.
You had Cam Coleman, bro. Well, you ain't got no excuse.
No. I'm saying the quarterback thing. What I'm saying is, I've seen him take quarterbacks that were not 5 stars.
Yeah.
And just throw it where I tell you to, and you're gonna. He even did it at Liberty. He did it with Malik Willis.
Did it with what's a little buddy? What's a little buddy we used to talk about? Little buddy.
Oh my God.
Caden Salter.
Caden Salter.
Yeah, Caden Salter.
He did it with him too.
Yeah, just throw the ball where I tell you.
Jackson Arnold's got to be the only guy that ever played for Hugh Freeze that couldn't throw like 40 touchdowns.
He threw 6, Vernon, last year.
Ass.
Also, if you were looking for Bo Wallace is the co-offensive coordinator at Southwest Mississippi Community College.
Okay.
What is Southwest? I've heard of Northwest.
Southwest.
There's a Southwest.
I didn't know that.
Have you ever heard of it?
Double check.
I've lived here a long time. Are you sure it's Southwest?
Southwest Mississippi Community College.
There's a lot of people that go to Northwest.
There's a lot of people that go to Northwest, but apparently
Southwest. They got a rivalry?
They got a rivalry, bro.
North versus South.
North versus South. And Bo Wallace is apparently a co-offensive coordinator there.
I'll be
damned. Ole Miss legend.
Look at him.
Shout out Bo Wallace,
bro.
man.
That dude was breaking Eli's records under Hugh Freeze. It's crazy. And then Chad Kelly too. They were all doing it. Hugh Freeze, like, there's one thing you could say, like, bro, it doesn't matter who he's got a quarterback. This guy's gonna draw it up, and you're gonna be able to put up numbers.
Unless you got Jackson. I
don't even know Dan Mullen can fix him.
I hope he can.
And that Alex Orji, he can't throw the ball through a 60-inch TV from 10 yards away.
No, he can't, bro. My guy's blind out there.
We're going to see on UNLV, man.
You Stevie Wonder out there, bro. I mean,
I'm not scared.
I'm not scared.
You get scared? You're scared?
I'm looking at what they did last year. What's their biggest win last year?
You scared of Jackson Arnold,
he said
bro?
I'm not scared.
Oh, okay. You scared?
Hell no.
Okay, good.
They lost
I'm scared of Dan Mullen.
They lost to Boise twice last year. I can't find their best win.
Dude, Dan Mullen's a good-ass coach.
What Bone Crusher say, though, Verno?
Dan Mullen's a good coach. Look at what Florida looked like since they got rid of Dan Mullen. And I'll say this on Dan Mullen. That joker put Mississippi State #1 in the country.
He did.
He had your boy, though. He had a competent quarterback, though. He had your boy.
Well, he helped make him a competent quarterback, too. You know what I mean? It wasn't like Dak wasn't the supposed to be. And hell, he got drafted in the 4th round.
What's the name on that team? Simmons? The Titan.
Jeffrey Simmons. That was later.
That was later?
I think that was later. Yeah.
But look, bro, it's okay. Yeah, Florida 2021, now UNLV. Look, we're not scared. Bone Crusher said we ain't scared. And you know what I believe in? Charles Huff's defense.
Yeah.
Defense is his motto, bro.
No,
we're playing against Jackson Arnold.
I think I believe in Jackson Arnold being crap.
Me too.
If you can't be good with Hugh Freeze, you can't be good. I'm staying by that. And if that joker throws for 350 yards against us, I'm going to jump off a building.
Yeah, I'm going to cry.
I will as well.
Ain't no way.
I'm going to cry.
Ain't no way.
I think we said we have some NFL news. I think your boy Trayvon Diggs, your former Cowboy, he just signed with the Seahawks, I believe. Trayvon Diggs to the Seahawks.
Okay. I loved him, but he's done.
You think he's done?
Oh, he's been done.
Bro.
He's been done. Bro, he is.
He hibachi out there.
Barbecue chicken.
Cooked last year. I agree.
Oh, my God.
Hibachi grill.
He can't stop anybody.
Right.
And I loved him. He had a moment.
What was his energy?
He had a moment.
What was the
Well, and
injury?
also they had to move off him too because he was best buddies with Parsons.
Oh,
so that was all weird last year.
Okay.
It was all really weird. After Parsons went somewhere, Trayvon was weird.
Well, Trayvon's 27, bro.
Oh, yeah, because he went to the Packers last season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do you see them keeping him?
No.
He can't guard nobody no more, man.
How do you lose
just
his juice?
Just a bunch of injuries, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Okay.
And he might have gone crazy like his brother.
I mean, his brother.
You know what I mean?
His brother a little different, bro.
Wow.
Trayvon didn't sign with the. I mean, if anybody can like make you look good, though, it's the Seahawks.
Huh?
You know? If anybody can kind of, put some battery, put some more life in you, it's the Seahawks, bro.
I mean, I can't speak to it. We smoked their ass in the preseason. Smoked them. Camden Brown was pulling it down. That's why they cut their corners because Camden Brown was cooking them.
We are officially.
Camden Brown was cooking them.
We have made it to football season. We have made it to football season.
Ain't nobody ever even heard of Camden Brown. He was cooking the Seahawks.
Cowboy fans are popping. We are made it to football season.
Cooking them.
When Cowboy fans say, "Is it y'all's year?" Is it your year?
Yeah.
Is it your year?
Look at our team.
All right, hold on.
The team is loaded. Look at the defense.
You know I'm making a trip down there, right?
The defense is loaded.
I'm making a trip down there to your territory.
For
Titans.
Oh,
Titans,
I thought they were
Cowboys.
coming here.
Oh, you are catching an ass whooping on that one.
What?
Brother.
I'm catching an ass whooping.
Yeah, your Titans are.
Man, tell this man, bro.
I wouldn't travel to that one.
Oh, no, it is in Dallas.
It's in Dallas.
That ain't the one you should go to.
November 22nd. We in them trenches.
Right before that. Yeah, that's a game before Thanksgiving.
I'm there.
Sunday.
I'm in there.
No, that's a mistake.
I'm gonna slander you the whole time.
I may be there.
Come on.
It's a huge mistake. I mean,
mistake.
If I go to win. So I find a game I know they're gonna win.
Come on, don't do that.
Oh my God.
Don't do that.
You may see history. They may put up 75.
Stop. Not against the Robert Saleh defense.
Come on, yeah, come on,
Saleh
now.
defense.
Got against the Robert Saleh defense,
Trash
bro.
ass team.
Nah, man.
You're not doing that to the Titans, bro. November 22nd.
Big trash.
November 22nd. It's
Yeah.
going down.
Yeah.
Titans, Cowboys.
All right,
we on your ass.
Get you a Caleb Downs jersey.
By the way,
That's happening.
I am scared of him.
You better be.
Yeah.
They might have drafted Ed Reed.
They really might.
They say guy's like the best football player ever. You know what I mean? Everybody knew too. It wasn't like we were doing that during the draft.
That's true.
Everybody knew. It wasn't like, oh wow, why is he dropping? It's like, oh, people just don't value safeties as much. But like, what if he's the best player
Ever. And from
then
day
what?
one. From
Do
day
you think
one.
anybody would have been going like if you drafted? Oh no, we drafted Ed Reed or Troy Polamalu too high.
Yeah, that dude.
No.
He a monster.
If you got a guy that like stops the run and stops the pass, and like is the quarterback of your defense, I feel like that's pretty valuable.
And your boy Michael was like, "Oh no."
No. Oh yeah, and what's his name?
Malik Neighbors.
Neighbors.
He was
He's
like,
good, man. He's really good. I gotta go against this thing again. He called him a thing,
"Yeah, bro." Somebody.
and that's from when he was at Bama.
You get called a thing, you doing something right.
Huh?
You do, but y'all still gonna be terrible though. Good 9-8 season on the way.
Get serious.
What do you mean
Please
get serious?
Please
bro?
get serious.
I told you, Bennett, we have football season where Cowboy fans are back on their high horse. This is their year.
because the team is loaded now.
They
You
do.
said that
They
last
do
year.
have a
No, I
good
didn't.
roster, though. They do.
No, I didn't say that,
You said the year before that.
bro. We have CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens, with Jake Ferguson, Javonte Williams,
got Von Miller.
and a good offensive line, and then on defense. They've added. They got Rashawn Gary. They got Quinnen Williams. They got. They're having Overstreet will be back, or Overshawn will be back. I mean, and then they got Caleb Downs. I mean, they're loaded. And they added Von Miller this week,
When you get
who had
to-
9.5 sacks last year.
When you get to 5 and 7, what's gonna be the excuse?
Stop.
What's gonna be the excuse?
Give me a break.
5 and 7.
I'll tell you this. Now that you are a newly christened
Oh, don't do that.
Titans fan,
That's not newly
at
christened.
least you were used to be able to, because we're not letting you go back to the Ravens now.
We're still on the Ravens,
Shut the
bro.
hell up.
I'm Lamar,
No.
bro.
No.
Lamar's still my dog.
No.
I like Coach Huff said yesterday, and they didn't press Coach Huff about this. They gonna press me all the time. I root for players.
That you don't know.
What do you mean that I don't know?
You don't know Lamar Jackson.
I feel like I know. It's my cousin.
He's my favorite player.
He's my cousin, bro.
He's my favorite
I feel like
player.
I can relate to Lamar Jackson a lot more.
You know
than,
what? Spoken
a lot
like
more than
it's
Kirk Cousins.
Spoken like a true kid that grew up on LeBron James.
Whoa.
It's exactly what it is. Because you didn't have a choice.
Whoa.
You didn't have a choice. If you were gonna love LeBron, he kept making you root for different teams.
Yeah, that's why we got to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
be like
he
that.
ruined sports.
He ruined sports.
He did.
He might have ruined sports.
I used to love him, but that changed. Things change.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did have as I'm in this like little Titans bubble, I am realizing how NFL fandom is like a little bit more aggressive. Like NBA fans, like we're as NBA fans, you're
Why do
allowed
you think
to
I
like
haven't
root
taken
for.
my kid to an NFL game yet?
Yeah, you know, they're a little like in the NBA fans, you can root for players. You know what I'm saying? Vibes.
Right.
Like I'm in these like little chats. For,
Oh
like,
no.
and
NFL fans, they're
hardcore,
fans
bro.
of the team.
Yes.
Yes.
No matter what.
They're not player fans.
Like Kevin Byard is still like GOAT to some Titans fans.
The mayor of Middle Tennessee. Yeah. That's right.
Mayor of Middleton. And he was on losing teams.
Exactly.
Think about if he would have been a winner.
Man, look, bro. Shout out to the NFL fans though. I love y'all.
You ain't gonna go in there wearing your Derrick Henry jersey, or
Why would I do that? I did say I got props for my Javon Curse jersey. I got mega
I'll
props
rock
for
my
that.
D. Henry jersey for sure.
Nah, you can't
not
do
the
that.
Ravens one.
Oh no, absolutely
The
not.
Ravens one.
Nah, bro, I hate the
even after what
Ravens.
he
Sorry.
said, even after what he said, Bennett, you still rolling?
Titans fans hate.
totally walked that back.
Hey,
Okay.
Titans
Yeah.
fans hate the Ravens.
Yes.
Oh, I know.
It's
Hate them.
They also hate the Jaguars. No.
Yes, they do.
my
It's not the same
brother-in-law's a
smoke
big
no more,
Ravens
though.
fan, and I'm just like, I hate him.
It ain't
Man.
the same smoke no more.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
They hate the Ravens. Who do you hate the most?
Jaguars?
Oh, I mean, it's definitely like
Colts?
The Colts thing is weird. I don't like hate them. They just annoy the crap out of me. I just can't stand Colts fans because like they, when you go to a game in Nashville, it's always a bunch of the other fans, right? And especially when Peyton was there was a ton of Colts fans, and they're so nice, and they're beating your ass, and I'm just like, oh, shut up. Like they just annoyed me.
So is it Jaguars fans y'all hate the most?
I don't like the Jags. I don't like the Texans, bro. That's it for me. I hate the Texans.
Oh, because they're the Oilers.
I hate the Texans.
Wait,
They got the old,
Yeah,
I just found some lore.
hate
Do you know
that
about this
team.
lore?
what?
We might have some dissension in the Cowboy locker room.
What's going on?
You know about this?
Oh yeah, Von Miller and CD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything,
Baby mama?
If anything can ruin a good roster, it's a baby mama.
Oh, give me a break. Are you kidding me, bro? When was a? I don't want to get into it.
No, say it.
You've been around professional athletes for a long
Yes,
time.
I have.
It's the same 20 chicks.
They rotate them.
Shut up.
They pass them around.
So stop.
I mean,
Stop. They all. You see this every
Wait,
day.
what kind of deal does Von Miller have?
You see this every day.
I've always wondered why they always pass around the same 20 chicks, for sure. I've said that out loud multiple times.
Bro,
You see it every day. It's like, oh, that's that girl that used to go out with so and so, and that's that.
Dude,
Like I just saw Towns got married. She was with what's his name back in the day,
who was,
Tristan.
yeah,
That's
she
who
was
she
Tristan.
got caught with, right?
Yeah, that's a
Jordan Woods. I'm telling you, it's not like.
What's my girl name that used to be with everybody, bro?
This
What's my
isn't
girl
like
name?
bro. So this isn't like it's like they stole somebody's like high school sweetheart.
Hey man, look, bro, but you know
what I mean?
See, it goes two ways though. They rotate the same chick, but also at the same time, there is an ego about these dudes that even when you have a talented roster,
these are vets.
The Cowboys will cut Von Miller if he's a problem with CD Lamb.
Yeah.
CD
are vets.
CD a crash out.
These are vets.
CD a little. You like to talk about people. CD a little sensitive. He a little sensitive. CD a little sensitive. So look, Selena Powell's what I'm talking about. Shout out to the chat.
Selena Powell.
She's the worst.
Oh,
I'll
they said she's gonna write a book.
On what?
Everything.
She keep trying to get The Rock in the Rico, bro, and The Rock keep like denying it. She's like
that girl. Okay, yes, I'm familiar.
The spider, bro.
She has 100 million stories,
and she's the worst. Yeah, I'll never understand it. I'll never understand it.
Let's take a quick break. We'll back into this Chris Vernon show.
Grizzlies fans know it's the team that gives you the edge. Big River Steel does too. And much like the Grizzlies have recruited legendary talent, we want you to be part of our team. Are you ready to be part of something legendary? Then visit www.bigriversteel.com. That's www.bigriversteel.com.
New Amsterdam Vodka is an official partner of the Memphis Grizzlies. It's the only exceptionally smooth vodka that is 5 times distilled, 3 times filtered, and rated 93 points. New Amsterdam believes wins, big and small, become legendary when you celebrate them with your crew. So here's to the blue, white, and gold, the Memphis grit and grind, and reliving winning moments, big and small, with Tennessee's favorite basketball team. New Amsterdam Vodka. Find your wins.
We did also get the USA Basketball FIBA World Cup roster. You look at that, you're like, oh, that's an incredible roster. That's an incredibly made up roster.
They fit.
It's like looking at a puzzle and you say, ta-da, this is how this all works.
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hart live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
The Grizzlies are on their way to a new era, and now's the perfect time to buy in and secure your seat to witness history. With the 2026-27 half-season tickets, you can see the future take shape in real time. With a talented draft class joining our young core and starting this season, half-season ticket holders can own the moments with all new MVP benefit, including inside access to exclusive events, perks that match your passion, and rewards that take your fan experience to the next level. More information, visit grizzlies.com/tickets or just call 901-888-HOOP or grizzlies.com/tickets.
I was going to be rational about the
weren't.
Yes, I was. I didn't even really have like the oomph. Like, sure, I was thirsty for football. Sure, like Carson Beck had that one really nice throw.
What am I? My fault. What the hell am I doing? Why am I paying this attention?
So sorry.
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hart live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Stay on top of everything happening in the 901, the Mid-South, and beyond with Grind City Media's e-newsletter, bringing all the news and notes directly to your inbox. Lang's World, always by Lang Whitaker, touches on the biggest stories in the world of sports and pop culture, while Michael Wallace's Grizzlies Insider brings you all the latest coverage and analysis around the Grizzlies and NBA. Don't miss a thing. Stay connected to the conversation and sign up to download the lowdown today at grindcitymedia.com.
When the arena lights dim for a concert or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person who will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's a person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to give you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let other fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball, but the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board, a class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GVWR.
Each challenge is unique, so each game plan is customized to identify opportunity and the path to victory. It's true in basketball, it's true in banking. Grizzlies Checking from Pinnacle with personalized planning and advice. Play hard, bank easy. Open a Grizzlies checking account with at least $100 and a recurring direct deposit by May 30th, and you could receive a $200 direct deposit bonus into your account. Details at grizzliesbanking.com. Member FDIC.
Brock Lesnar said he's really retired this time. We believe this guy. I feel like he pulled my chain last time. I feel like he was pulling my chain. He took his boots off in the ring and walked down. They were like, and Brock Lesnar is retired.
Now that I'm thinking through this, because when you said that, you were like, he already did the pump fake on us. So I was like, what do you think? He did put his boots in the middle of the ring.
That's why I don't know if I can trust this guy.
He might be full of it. I don't know if he's really retiring or not.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Welcome back to the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, back to your host, Chris Vernon.
Close that eBay tab, skip the resellers, and get your Grizzlies merchandise, collectibles, and more straight from the source. The Grizzlies Garage Sale is back, giving fans a chance to get gear at discounted prices just in time to get hyped for next season. It's this Saturday at the FedEx Forum Grand Lobby. Doors opening at 11 a.m. This stuff is gonna go fast, so get there early. They always have a ton of good stuff there. Ton of good stuff at the Grizzlies Garage Sale.
And I guarantee,
the whole front of the forum is just slammed with stuff, and they're just getting rid of it.
I'm willing to bet you'll have a lot of stuff in this last current iteration.
You don't say.
Oh, you don't think you can get a cheap John Moran jersey?
I just want if I can get
every buyer.
Yeah, Josh Aaron.
We don't have
Davis.
any. We don't have anybody.
We don't have any
like that.
Santi. If you really love Santi, to be a weekend, we gotta get one for Roser. We gotta get Roser a Santi signed piece.
Yeah, that's for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like,
there's gonna be the other thing is they get rid of like stuff that was like on the walls and stuff.
down like in the hallway.
Like
yeah, man. No, I've gotten some good stuff at this before.
But I'm saying like think about all the posters and hang-ups and everything else that could. Yeah, here's an example. All the stuff that like hangs and whatever. How much of that is like those players?
Yeah.
You could be able to.
Oh, don't knock the camera over.
I got this from the Grizzlies garage sale. I got this.
So good. And
Jay Will.
So random.
Jason Williams. Here, get out of the way. Here. We think that's his son. Either that or a random kid. We don't know.
You can get stuff like this at the garage sale.
Yeah. Here you go. It's a garage sale. Grizzlies
I
garage
will be
sale.
there.
It's going on this weekend. All right. AP preseason All-American team dropped. Here we go. We got Texas has got the most players with 4 named to the preseason AP All-American team. The SEC has 14 of the 27 first-team selections on the eve of the college football season. Big Ten has 8 players on the team, led by the first-team All-American quarterback is Dante Moore from Oregon. The running backs are Kejuan Lacey from Ole Miss and Ahmad Hardy from Missouri. The wide receivers are Jeremiah Smith from Ohio State, Malachi Toney from Miami, and Cam Coleman from Texas. And then, obviously, that kid that I mentioned earlier from South Carolina, Dylan Stewart, is an edge rusher. Colin Simmons from Texas is an edge rusher. And the other ones from Texas are they got a linebacker, Rasheem Biles, and they've got one other, I think, an offensive tackle, Trevor Gooseby. So, anyways, they are Texas is the one that leads the way this year with if we're just doing the who's got the best players, and obviously they were picked to win the SEC. Or I guess Georgia was ahead of them, right? And kind of a surprise. But anyways, surprise, surprise, they got awesome players. They spent an absolute fortune. Do you know there were 7 teams with $40 million rosters?
Okay.
Sheesh. We could probably name them. They were all in the playoff.
I think I can name them.
Were they all in the playoff? Not sure?
Have to be.
What? No. This is for this year.
This year.
Yeah. 7 teams with $40 million plus rosters. 5 others that were just behind.
Texas Tech.
No.
Texas A&M.
Yes.
Ohio State.
Yes.
Texas.
Yes.
Miami.
Yes.
Georgia.
Yes.
Tennessee.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to throw...
You're missing one right down the road. Right down the road. Ole Miss.
Ooh, we'll spend some money on the roster. Okay.
4 from the Big Ten. You got Ohio State. There's 3 others.
Indiana.
No.
Michigan.
Yes.
Oregon.
Penn State.
Yes.
Penn State.
USC.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, I forgot they're Big Ten team, bro.
ACC, the only one is Miami.
Of course.
And then one independent, which was Notre Dame.
Notre Dame, yeah.
And it says, but what about the teams that didn't make the list? CBS Sports spoke to more than 50 sources in reporting its story on roster cost, including this conference-by-conference breakdown that they had done, right? So a couple of surprising ones that were not on the list of spending that amount of money were the defending national champions, Indiana. Mm-hmm. Neither did Texas Tech, which is the poster child for NIL spending, or Alabama, who has been the dominant dynasty of the 21st century. Here's what it says under Alabama. The Nick Saban discount carried Alabama in the early years of NIL, with the program able to succeed in spite of a smaller war chest that many of its rivals. Over Saban's last 3 seasons in Tuscaloosa, Alabama spent less than $20 million. Spent less total, which was $19.7 million, than any SEC program will spend on a single roster in 2026.
Sheesh.
Alabama's come a long way since the end of the Saban era, but it is still a level or two below the elite spenders in the low 30s. I'll be damned.
Yeah. Dang, Alabama football.
Listen to this. You want to hear a crazy thing? Never was that more evident than in the winter during the transfer portal. Alabama landed North Carolina State transfer running back Hollywood Smothers, filling a major need, only for Smothers to flip to a richer Texas Longhorns program.
Awesome. They getting big banked by Texas now. Oh.
Alabama's getting big banked by a lot of schools.
Yeah.
They said they're spending way less. How about that? I didn't know this. They started preseason 13th. Their lowest ranking since 2008. And it says that while rivals are spending big on transfer quarterbacks and instant impact players, Alabama has real potential with a few proven elite players coming into the season. It has prioritized spending on its high school recruiting rather than expensive portal shopping.
Yeah, if you look at their roster, bro, like their roster is very young. Like quarterbacks the Keelan Russell kid's a freshman, running back sophomore, receivers sophomores, offensive line freshman, sophomore, junior. So yeah, they doing the Dabo thing instead of going in the portal. Texas
Tech is in the low $30 million range. And this one kind of surprised me. It says Indiana's 16-0 national championship winning 2025 season may never be matched, especially when you consider its long track record of failure and relatively economic spending on its roster. They were not one of the top spenders in the sport when they won it all, but success has come with increased spending. It says sources have indicated to CBS that the Hoosiers made it clear to agents this offseason they were being more selective with their transfer portal takes and planned to add a different caliber of player. That's reflected in the transfer class, which ranked 8th nationally despite only 17 transfers. And it's the first time that Cignetti took less than 23. So he took 23 the first couple of years. And obviously they got, they're spending money because they didn't, it says they're in the $30 million range.
Yeah.
So we will see if, is this going to be, it's going to be interesting, right? There have been these complaints about, how much, are you going to be able to do this like baseball? We just outspend everybody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, we got the best players. And it's like there's 6 of them. There's 7 teams that are spending $40 million. 7 teams that are spending that much.
We got to put a bookmark in that so when we get to the playoff.
I know, right?
Yeah, we get to the playoff and figure out who. You said 7? Okay.
These are the ones. Yeah. LSU, Texas, Texas A&M.
Okay, that's 3 SEC.
And then there's 5 other teams that are right behind it.
Okay.
So
around the $25 million.
Yeah. So you really got 12.
Okay.
LSU, Texas, Texas A&M, Georgia, 4, Ole Miss,
5,
Tennessee,
6,
4 from the Big Ten.
Okay.
Ohio State, Oregon, Michigan, USC, 1 from the ACC, Miami, and 1 independent Notre Dame.
Okay.
That's the 12.
12.
And they have outspent their peers.
And 6 are from the SEC?
And so does it, I think it's pretty safe to say, is that good? Look, we've always had there's always been a group of teams that you're going to be able to pick the national champion out of anyway. Mm-hmm. But are we just going to be able to do it and go, all right, who spent the most?
No, that's what I'm saying. Look at the top of the chart.
Yes. And in fairness, for many, many years, it was who spent the most in many cases.
Under the table.
It just wasn't above board.
It was
and that's why the SEC dominated for so many years.
Is Nick Saban with Trent Richardson and Derrick Henry and
that one's interesting because you're never getting the Saban discount again, no matter who's the coach there.
Nah, you ain't getting that discount. You think players are getting the Cignetti discount? Players let me go play for Cignetti for a lower price because I feel like I can win a national championship.
I could see it. I could see it just because of winning the national championship.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And those guys getting well, and also they got drafted.
But they get drafted.
They did. That's right. That's right.
So I mean,
win the draft.
That's where you might be able to get them for a little bit less. Before we get out of here, I do need to mention yesterday, in the midst of all of this football talk that's going on, obviously the NFL preseason's going on, all this stuff. Did you guys see the basketball article that came out yesterday for the summer forecast?
No, that you're talking about.
No, so it said, so there's a summer forecast that they are putting up on ESPN projecting rookie MVP's future impact. And so they asked their ESPN insiders, which top pick has the fastest path to becoming an NBA superstar? Number 1 was Darren Peterson. Number 2 was AJ DeBonsta. 3 was Caleb Wilson. 4 was Cam Boozer.
Damn.
I don't necessarily disagree with that.
Yeah.
If you wanted to say that I get it when if somebody says, I think Caleb Wilson's his possible ceiling could be higher.
Yes.
Just because of the athleticism. Right?
Yes.
But
Yeah.
I don't but he's not as good a basketball player. Not right now. Not to me. And so and again, that's a superstar thing, and I think
it's interesting because I think that Cam actually has a potential to be an all-star quicker than all 3 of those guys.
Here's what I'm going to say, too. People have not recalibrated yet what an actual superstar is. And the truth of the matter is these superstars are not athletic anymore.
That's what I'm going to say. All of them are not, bro.
They are living in a world where the superstars were Tracy McGrady and Vince Carter and Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant and all these mega athletes. And you look at the superstars now, and it's Jokic, and it's Brunson, and it's Doncic, and it's SGA. Most of the superstars don't dunk.
Yeah. It's very low gravity,
You know what I mean?
stuff.
Maybe the most athletic of them is probably Giannis. Like of the superstars.
Yeah. Probably.
Even KD's not athletic anymore.
Anthony Edwards.
Oh, yeah, Edwards.
Anthony Edwards.
That's fair.
AE is probably the most athletic. But to that point, even now, Ant shoots more threes now than he ever did.
That's right.
He shoots a lot more threes than he did a couple years ago.
We're a couple years away. We're a couple of years separated from him defaming our what's his name?
Yuta Watanabe on my wrist.
Watanabe on my wrist.
Because even like Cade, bro. Cade's a low impact player. Like low rim.
Same thing.
Yeah,
so I don't necessarily think that's fair. The most likely to make the all NBA team first, Cameron Boozer.
Okay.
He was ranked number 1.
I'm with it.
Ahead of Darren Peterson, ahead of AJ DeBonsta, ahead of Caleb Wilson. Which lottery pick will be selected to an all-star team first? They tied DeBonsta and Peterson, and then Cam was right behind them.
See, I think Cam could
but it was
be
4
there
votes.
quicker than the other guys.
It was 4 votes to 3 votes.
Mm-hmm.
So it's close.
Yes.
Okay.
And then which top rookie has the highest long-term ceiling? They say AJ DeBonsta was number 1.
Yeah, he got
Darren Peterson 2, Caleb Wilson 3, and then Mikael Brown got a vote.
Okay.
How about that one?
Not a Brooklyn Net.
Which lottery pick will have the biggest impact on winning this season? Boozer.
Yeah, he ain't got no choice, cuz.
The other ones mentioned in there were obviously Peterson, DeBonsta, but then Morez Johnson and Yaxel.
Your favorite player, who also threw another shot on the stream the other day, bro. Can you get off Cam's nuts, bro?
Ugh.
You see that? He just
What'd he
always
say?
talking about
I
Cam
didn't see
Boozer,
it.
bro. Why you always got Cam Boozer name in your mouth, bro?
He can't get over it.
Can't get over it, bro.
Who will prove to be the biggest draft steal after being at Summer League? I agree with this. They said Burries with the Bucks.
Yeah.
And I bet Taylor Jenkins does great with him too. I bet he helps develop him. Then you have Yaxel, Acuff, Kingston Fleming's got a vote in that. Rich rookie landed in the best situation.
Okay.
It's probably Yaxel.
Is it our boy Cam Boozer?
No, it's not.
It was Boozer.
Damn right it is.
It was Boozer.
Interesting.
Yeah, man.
Then Morez Johnson with Dallas. That is a good situation. Playing with Flag and Kyrie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then Adai Mara at Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
And then DeBonsta. Which top 4 picks will win the NBA championship first? Darren Peterson was number 1. Cam Boozer was number 2. Let's go.
Well, you number 2?
Dang.
Yeah.
Let's go.
On the vote.
We going down Bill Street,
titles.
Cam. Hey, booze and cruise, baby. Let's go.
You know what? I do think there is there needs to be a change in thought in what are superstars now. I do think we still think of them as like, you need that high level athleticism to. That's just not. That's not who the superstars are now. Yeah. It's not. It's not the mega athletes.
It's the skill players now.
It really is.
It's the skill guys. The high skill guys are reign supreme in the NBA now, bro.
Footwork.
Bag work.
Honestly,
bag work. Footwork.
You think Brunson, Jokic, SGA, Luka, none of them are like fast twitch athletes.
Nah. But two of them got elite first steps, but they're not super twitchy.
Well, and also it's the Harden thing where it's like they say what's weird. I read this article one time and saw a sports science thing on it that so they did this whole bit on Harden, and this is true I think it's true of SGA and it's true of Brunson and it's true of Luka. They said as well. So their acceleration. Like me just blowing past you.
Yeah.
That's not it was average. Their deceleration is like this elite level class. They stop faster than you.
Yeah, change speed.
Which is a weird thing to do. You know what I mean? Like it's a weird thing. But they don't accelerate at a freakish rate. But they decelerate at a freakish rate, which is why everybody runs past them.
Yep.
It's really weird. It's a kind of a unique quality to have, and I think a lot of that is footwork. Right?
Or they stop slow and they go fast. Like they'll start slow, go fast, and speed up.
Yes. But then they can stop.
And then slow down.
They can stop. You know how we always used to do this with rest in peace Brandon Clark? The second leap.
Yeah.
He can get off the deck a second time faster than you can. It's a gift. And these guys can just stop faster than you. Yeah. Which is a weird thing to say. Somebody that stops fast. But, there is a difference between guys that can.
Deceleration, bro.
Yes.
I heard Pete at least 20 times last year because Jalen Wells kind of got the decel bag.
Yep.
He'll go hard, pause, and he'll just stop. And dude would just fly by, and he'll just lay it up.
He does do that.
And sometimes it makes me mad because, dunk the ball, bro. But the decel, that's a lot of drills that coaches now do.
I know.
How fast can you decel?
Yes, because that's what makes them fly past you.
Yeah. I was called herky jerky back in the day, so I know about the decel.
Herky jerky.
Yeah, I'm all about a decel, bro. I'm a decel guy. Jalen, come on, bro. Don't do that to me, bro. Don't do that to me, bro. Come on. Herky jerky, bro. Shout out Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell, bro.
Shout out for today's show. Thanks to Bennett Doyle, Across the Glass. Thanks to Jalen back in the studio. Thanks to Devin Walker, as always. We will be back tomorrow. Until then, we gone.